Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your first half main event. It is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Discovery Wrestling Y Division Championship. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my left, the challenger, weighing tonight at 210 pounds, from beyond Thunderdome, representing both the Kings of Catch and the Filthy Generation, he is the ace of Discovery Wrestling, Lewis Girvan! Introducing his opponent, standing in the corner to my right, weighing tonight at 265 pounds. He is the current defending Discovery Wrestling Y Division Champion, the Iron King, Coffey.
Three numbers, one massive meaning. 666. 666 days is the length of time that Lewis Girvan held the Y Division Championship until he was defeated by that man, the Iron King, the reigning and defending champion, Joe Coffey. Joe Coffey is coming so close to breaking that record. You know, Lewis Girvan. This match is all about Lewis Girvan, not just getting that Y Division belt back, but making sure that record-breaking 666-day reign is not broken by Joe Coffey.
I am almost in stunned silence here, Darren Goss. The rematch that we were never sure we would see. Lewis Girvan taking on Joe Coffey. The last time these men faced off one-on-one in a Discovery ring was for that Y Division Championship, and it was when Joe Coffey began his illustrious reign, his Iron King reign as the Y Division Champion of Discovery Wrestling. Now here tonight, if Joe Coffey wins, then he will surpass the 660 days. Amazing reign of Lewis Girvan. The bell rings and here we go. The next time we hear that bell, will we have a new Discovery Wrestling Y Division Champion? Or will Joe Coffey continue his iron reign?
I can't call it. I honestly can't call it.
No. This is going to be a phenomenal match. This is going to be one of those matches I've spoken about before. This is why Discovery Wrestling has the hottest competition. This is why the Y Division Championship is one of the hottest contested championships in wrestling, because of matches like we're about to see here tonight. It is going to be slow, it is going to take its time, it is going to be like a good meal. It is going to have a start, a main, and a beautiful dessert. As this match goes on, what we are going to see from both of these men, the levels that they will go to either win or defend that Y Division Championship.
Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, you want to annoy Joe Coffey?
Yeah.
Perhaps very smart to do so, because you're gonna. If Joe Coffey gets too annoyed, is he going to make a mistake? Is that what Lewis Girvan is looking for? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Joe Coffey doesn't make mistakes.
Discovery faithful, I gotta say, it's a mixed reaction here. A lot of support for Lewis Girvan and a lot of support for Joe Coffey.
What you said? I can't hear you.
What I said. Get paid enough to say it twice.
And here we go, both men now. Just going through that little warm-up process, feeling each other out.
They are, but if Lewis can continue this, working on that arm of Joe Coffey, very smart. Well, that's the discus lariat arm.
But that is why Lewis Girvan is the best wrestler in the world today because he scouts his opponents, he knows how to control his opponents in that ring, and he knows full well, take that arm away from Joe Coffey, you take a huge weapon out of his arsenal.
Some people could say perhaps Lewis is at a disadvantage because he's done so much tag teaming at the moment.
Who would say?
But I'm just saying,
that Lewis Girvan is ever at a disadvantage?
Some, let me finish. Some may say this, but you know damn well Lewis Girvan has got his mind right here on singles competition, on retaining that Y Division Championship, on regaining, the Y Division Championship. But he's got to beat Joe Coffey to do that.
He does indeed. Lewis Girvan has his mind on every single match when he steps in. He doesn't think about anything else. This isn't about tag teams. This isn't about other promotions. This isn't about other divisions. This is about the Y Division Championship. 100%. When Lewis Girvan woke up this morning, that was the only thing that was on his mind.
Oh, twist that ankle.
Lewis Girvan, you see him there wearing the black and yellow of Discovery Wrestling, showing his allegiance to Discovery Wrestling. One of the proudest achievements of his career was becoming the Y Division champion, beating, taking the title away from Chris Sabin.
In the history of Discovery Wrestling, Valentine, these two are legends.
They are indeed.
Wrestling.
They are indeed.
There was folklore, if you will, to discuss the matches that these two have had.
The last time both of these men faced off, like I say, it was over a year ago. It was for the Y Division Championship, and on that occasion, Joe Coffey picked up the win over Lewis Girvan. Since that time, Lewis Girvan has grown, unbelievably grown, as a professional wrestler, to be even better than he was at that time. He has the experience of having been in the ring with Joe Coffey. Could that be enough for Lewis Girvan to win back that coveted title here tonight?
A little history lesson. Here we are in March 2019. We go way back to October 2014, our first ever show. And what happened on that first ever show? You saw Lewis Girvan stand out as a huge star, winning a four-way elimination match, which featured the likes of Chris Sabin. You saw Joe Coffey in the ring with Mike Mondo in an incredible matchup. That night made these two guys legends in Discovery Wrestling. And here we are all those years later. And what a treat we've got for all the people here at Discovery Wrestling. And this is only the first half of the main event, of the double main event. I'm so excited, I'm talking nonsense. Take over, Valentine.
I am enthralled by this match. I am captivated by what both of these men are doing here in the ring. And this is just the start. This is just the start of this match. There is so much more to come before we have a winner here.
Oh, he's got him by the chin.
Oh! That wasn't the chin, he had a handful of beard there. That's not a game that Joe Coffey wants to get into because he's got a hell of a lot of beard to grab. Oh!
Joe Coffey not endearing himself to the disco faithful.
He is not. This is a side of Joe Coffey that we have not seen here, or we've seen shades of before here in Discovery Wrestling. I would go on record as to say Joe Coffey almost seems nervous. He seems like, who's he trying to convince? Is he trying to convince the Discovery fans, or is he trying to convince himself that he made Discovery Wrestling? And there you go, Lewis Girvan. Fair play there.
Fair play.
Yeah.
The bigger problem in his beard right now is this Indian backlock. Oh, look!
The confidence of the best wrestler in the world.
He crossed his arm, knocking Coffey, and now he's pulling back. A phenomenal bridge by Girvan.
A beautiful bridge by Girvan.
Can't see Coffey. Can't see Coffey giving up, but I can see Girvan wearing down on those legs.
This isn't about Coffey giving up. Lewis Girvan knows full well that Joe Coffey isn't going to submit to a move like this. He could pin him. He is going to take a lot of strength out of Joe Coffey. That's all this is. That's all this portion of the match is about. This is about two men sapping the strength out of one another. Both men know full well it's not going to be over in the blink of an eye. Both men know that they have got a long way to go before the end of this match.
incredible technical prowess there by Lewis Girvan, absolutely out of nowhere.
Oh!
He gave him his arm.
Oh!
And he paid for it. Well, that wasn't the smartest move, if you ask me, by Lewis Girvan.
Girvan angry
He's
now.
right up.
Joe Coffey daring him in. Oh!
Yeah. You're not going to win this one, Aspen. I will for all day put over the incredible speed, technical prowess, but when it comes to power, there's Joe Coffey.
Jesus. Look at the chest of Joe
There you
Coffey.
go. Talk about the mineral things and everything. Joe Coffey now with a big elbow. Oh, he's got him hooked. Oh, the power, the strength of Coffey.
Again, a 2 count only, and you saw there Lewis Girvan carefully watching the referee's hands coming down, taking that little extra bit of time before kicking out. Oh!
Powered him over.
Jeez.
Oh, I think he hit his head on the ring apron.
He did.
This could be a huge game changer right now. Girvan needs to capitalize.
Coffey
against the
connected
stunned
hard.
champion. Oh! Was that a tooth? I think his tooth just flew out into the third row.
I wouldn't be surprised after the impact of both of Lewis Girvan's feet connecting squarely with the jaw of Joe Coffey.
And I'll say now, from the last time they competed, this isn't the same Lewis Girvan. This is a much bigger Lewis Girvan.
Yes, yes. This is a Lewis Girvan with another year and a half experience under his belt. This is Lewis Girvan.
These are two heavyweights right now. Oh. Oh, another brutal chop to the chest of Girvan. Big forearm.
And look out now, Coffey, look at this send.
Brace
Girvan
yourself.
off to the road, no!
Oh, we put the brakes on.
He did indeed. Here
Look
comes
out!
Girvan. Oh, no! Girvan's still on his feet, Girvan's still fighting, but Joe Coffey with a huge...
We've seen this before. Joe Coffey, oh my God, he's getting a real... He's gonna head of steam here. Here comes Coffey, he's gonna fly!
Oh!
Coffey is on fire!
Joe Coffey is an absolute destructive force. And Lewis Girvan now is in some serious trouble. But again, Joe Coffey mouthing off to the fans.
He's not happy that they're chanting disco wrestling instead of Joe Coffey. That's where this guy's ego is right now.
Did you see the headbutt there? Lewis Girvan, how he is back in this match. This shows you how much the Y division means to Lewis Girvan.
Once upon a time, Joe Coffey loved to hear those disco wrestling chants. Not anymore. He wants to hear Joe Coffey chants.
Well, I've said before, Joe Coffey is a hot agent in professional wrestling right now. Joe Coffey,
going on now?
Lewis Girvan comes firing in. Oh!
Oh, I've seen that before. He called him.
Pain that had to shoot through the body of Lewis Girvan after that.
Lewis Girvan got some momentum from one of the elite Discovery staff here. Discovery security staff, easy for me to say, but he was caught from the hands of the powerful Joe Coffey. And right now, he's got him in a...
He's got him in a Boston Crab on the outside.
I'm sorry, I can't really see
This
from
is...
here.
I don't even... There is no way that Joe Coffey is going to get a submission. He's not going to pick up a win using this maneuver out there. This is just about hunting.
Well, it is, but what I'm worried about is a possible count out. Just got to hope the referee really uses some leverage and uses some lenience.
Chris Quinn is not going to let this match end in a count out. He is trying to get Joe Coffey back in the ring.
I think referee Chris Quinn would, well, his life wouldn't be worth living if he did to count Joe Coffey out right now. Now he wants to count out. Well, if Joe Coffey tells you to do something, you do it.
But Joe Coffey demanding a count out. A count out victory doesn't prove anything.
And he still wins if he gets counted out. The man wants to win, I'm just saying.
But what kind of win? What kind of win?
The victory!
This is a mistake. This is a mistake by Joe Coffey.
Why? He's going to rest and heal up any injury.
As is Lewis Girvan.
No, he's having to desperately fight
even
every
if-
pain he's got in his body to get back in the ring. And he's
and
going
even-
to go! Just got back into the waiting arms of the vicious Iron King Joe Coffey. Who smells blood, Valentine? No!
Oh no.
Oh, we're seeing a
Second time. We've seen a third. Oh.
brutal dissection of the body of Girvan. By the almost maniacal, psychotic Iron King. He's choking him.
Further damage to the back of Lewis Girvan. Oh. Girvan gets the shoulder out on 2. This match now most definitely starting to take its toll on both men, but more notably on the challenger Lewis Girvan, who right now has to worry that his opportunity to reclaim the Y Division Championship slipping through his fingers.
I think due to the more recent action to Joe Coffey, the fans seem to be much more behind Lewis Girvan at this moment, but he is being worn down. Imagine that big, huge, powerful man, Joe Coffey, just leaning over you or pulling back. Oh, the pain must be excruciating, but he's trying to fire power out of him with everything he's got. Can he break the grip of Joe Coffey? He's managed to get out. Can he do it? A power by Lewis Girvan. No. He's doing it.
Coffey didn't manage to get those fingers locked, and now we're seeing Lewis Girvan. Oh, but cut off there. Coffey knew, Coffey could tell that Lewis Girvan was about to escape from that submission hold. Turned things around, solid clubs to the back of Lewis Girvan, and now chops to the chest of the challenger.
I'm stunned he's able to hold on after that chop. I'd be in a 6th row.
I don't know if it'd be that far down. I mean,
Moving on. Big kick now to the chest and possibly the throat of Lewis Girvan, which, you know,
the level of brutality that we're seeing here from the Iron King Joe Coffey. As we've said, in recent months we have seen a different side to Joe Coffey, a more dominant, a more angry, a more vicious Joe Coffey. And we are seeing that again here tonight. Punishing.
brutal shots.
Oh!
They just gave him a canter on the ring apron out of nowhere.
In the blink of an eye, Lewis Girvan now trying to claw his way back into this match with that explosive car on one of the worst places in the ring.
Well, that is painful. There is no give on that.
None whatsoever. That is wood and steel right there. And again, the Disco faithful here. Which way are they going to go?
Oh, I'll tell you which way. Lewis Girvan's going right backwards under that barrier.
Again, more punishment to the spine.
He's
Back at his head.
This is the second time he's been able to get back in, but just receiving a horrific pound in the end of a violent Iron King Joe Coffey. Girvan's fading. He's given absolutely everything he can, but can you imagine the pain through this young man's body?
Coffey showing his dominance there, but no, Lewis Girvan meets him as Joe Coffey goes in and oh!
But he's so resilient in his offense. He's just quick.
You can never, ever, ever count out Lewis Girvan, as now he's coming firing back in against the champion. The challenger getting a second win here. Drop kick over the middle rope. Both men are down.
He's not just quick, he's sudden.
Girvan's up!
How the hell is he doing this? How the hell is he doing this?
Oh, runs right into an elbow, and Coffey now hits that middle rope, but there Lewis Girvan to meet him. Has him up on his shoulders, could be going for an electric chair drop here. Catches! Oh, German! A German!
That was something you'd see Joe Coffey do. Is this it? Have we got a new champ?
3-0!
Wow.
Could well have been had Lewis Girvan just had enough to hook a leg of Joe Coffey, then we could be looking at a new Y Division champion now, as the champion Joe Coffey is in trouble now, and Lewis Girvan is starting to come back into this match, and the fans are feeling it here, Darren. Wow!
The brain of Joe Coffey is shook.
Oh no! no, Coffey's back up on his feet.
No. Always thinking, oh, it's powerful. Girvan is hurt.
Oh! Did you see the ring shake with the impact of the massive Joe Coffey? And a third one now. No!
Managed to bring a boot about it.
Huge power slam. 1, 2, 3, no!
There is so much fight, so much desire. This is so important to Lewis Girvan.
This is amazing. Now, as I've said before, we are into the sweet dessert portion of the match where both of these men are putting everything on the line. This shows you how important the Y Division Championship is to both of these men. Joe Coffey demanding the attention of the fans, demanding the acknowledgement that he built this division, that he built this company. Lewis Girvan has said time and time again, he considers Discovery Wrestling to be his home, to be where he belongs in this profession.
Stood on his hands, we couldn't get up, and then he just pounded him in the face with a big fist.
Going for that deadlift, Darren, but no, Lewis Girvan scouted that move, backing Coffey into the corner. Lewis Girvan up and over, still on his feet, hits a huge kick to the back of the head, and the champion is rocked. And in comes Girvan, fires off, oh! Beautiful neck breaker there.
He needs to get on him, make the cover if you can, young man.
Hook the leg, 2, no! So close, but again, as Lewis Girvan hooked that leg, we could have been looking at a new champion right here.
He's feeling it. Are we going to see a new Y Division champion? That belt meant so much to him. It personified who this guy was. He wants it back so much.
Coming up the rope, still throwing out a huge forearm, an uppercut. And now the German, but again, Lewis Girvan fighting out of the German. But no! Coffey burns him over.
He's up.
Girvan on his feet, he stops. All the best for the bells. And now Coffey is up.
Look at the face of both of these guys.
Oh, whoa.
Here we go. Damn right. Disco wrestling is what it's all about.
The fatigue, the exhaustion. Both of these men shown here.
Oh,
huge
those
left
body
hands,
shots.
right hands.
Pounding into the skull of Girvan.
Headbutt, a forearm fired back by Girvan. Coffey comes in, another headbutt. How are both of these men still standing?
Coffey was able to get that extra burst of energy. I was about to say, but Girvan reverses the suplex of his own. How the hell are they doing this?
If Girvan can go over and cover Joe Coffey right now, then this has to be it. If Girvan can just find the strength to get over and pin Joe Coffey.
That's a big butt, though. I'm surprised he's still alive, let alone be able to pin each other.
Barely makes it over, grabs a handful of Coffey's hair and throws a forearm shot into the jaw, and Coffey answers back with a left hand of his own.
You could see how worn down both these he just shot him in the face.
Oh, a headbutt there. Rocking Girvan and answers with a headbutt of his own. How are these men still fighting? How have they managed to make their way back to their feet? And now Joe Coffey throwing hands. A knee stops the momentum of Joe Coffey.
Oh, he's just third into the sternum, and this is not looking good right now for Lewis Girvan.
Oh!
That's it. Come on, ref.
2, that's got to be a no.
But again, he turns it right into a Boston crab.
And after all the punishment that Lewis Girvan's back has taken, this has to be it. This has to be the end for the challenge on Lewis Girvan. He has to think about his health. He has to think about his career. As Coffey drives it back into the middle of the ring.
Sickening angle. Your body's in. Check Lewis. Check him. He's not moving.
The Boston crab.
He's sat down deep.
The very same move that Joe Coffey used against Lewis Girvan the last time they met for the Y Division.
He's trying to get up Valentine. Where is he getting this from?
I have no idea. He reaches the ropes.
He reaches the ropes. That is a victory in itself to escape from those colossal arms of Joe Coffey.
Coffey thinks he won. Coffey thinks he won. Coffey thinks that Girvan tapped. What more? What more does Joe Coffey have to do?
You might be about to see right now. Lewis has heard.
Oh,
He
the
doesn't know
best
where
for
he
the
is.
bells. Nobody there.
Whoa. Sorry.
Everyone moves out of the way. Oh, Coffey moves out of the way. Hits the corner. Comes on the lid. Oh no!
Oh well.
Referee Chris Quinn is down. We have no official in this match right now. We need to get someone else back out here.
He's down. He's just bad mouthing him.
know.
He's telling him exactly what he thinks about him, and you know it's not good.
The look, I can't quite tell what the look is on the face of Joe Coffey. Is it confidence? Is it arrogance? Oh!
A bit of sweet chin music there.
The super kick, the crescent kick as Joe Coffey.
Oh, wait a minute.
Why are you giving him the belt?
Because he asked for it.
What are you doing? Devlin! And look at this now,
He's showing
Joe
him.
Coffey.
He's saying to him, you're never going to get this.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit because this is arrogance. And now,
Well, he's going to get it in a way right now.
Why is Joe Coffey feeling the need to use the Y Division Championship? And Girvan is saying, if you're going to do it, do it. If you're going to do it, do it.
What does he do when he had a chance to hit him with the belt?
No! That is not the actions of an Iron King.
A win's a win.
No, it is not. Oh. And there we go. Oh! If we had a referee, we need a referee out here.
There's no referee. It doesn't mean anything.
Can we please get an official out here?
Trying to wake him up by slapping him. Keep slapping him. No great balls.
Chris Quinn isn't waking up anytime soon after the
This
impact.
is hilarious.
The best for the bells! And Joe, has to get rid of that title.
I still think he should have hit him in it, but there you go.
I still think Ryan Devlin should never have handed the title over to him in the first place.
Here we go. One.
Two. Joe Coffey retains the goal!
If he hit him with the belt, he would have won. I tell you that right now. Huge mistake by Joe Coffey.
The challenge continues. The match continues. Lewis Girvan has taken everything that the Iron King could throw up, and he has come back time and time again. Right now, Joe Coffey has to be thinking, what can he do? What can he do to beat Lewis Girvan here tonight?
I'm going to keep on about this. Why didn't he hit him with the belt?
Because there is still a vestige of champion. There is still a vestige of the Joe Coffey who has indeed made a name for this company. The honor of both of these men, the integrity of both of these men, and now look out,
Shades of Joe Coffey, who's in big trouble right now. He's stunned. And then he hits the leg. Coffey reverses out of it.
Was trying to set him up there, but no.
He blocked that big forearm. You can see he was coming. Can he power him over for a backslide?
How are both of these men still moving? How are both of these men still fighting? Ducks on a best for the bells and hits him with
He hit himself.
Girvan hit it! Girvan hit it!
It's over. It's over. It's over.
Oh! How close was that? How close was that? A fraction of a millisecond and a knee to the head, a kick to the jaw. Girvan hits the ropes. Oh, Girvan catches them all over the head. Thunders in with a headshot. A headbutt right to the sternum of Lewis Girvan. Where is Joe Coffey finding this
What the
energy?
hell's going on?
Oh my God!
He just crushed his body between himself and the barrier.
Honestly, the move, the speed of Joe Coffey, you would think that this match was minutes old.
I don't know what to say. This is amazing.
Coffey is rocked. Coffey is out on his feet and yet continues to fight back against the middle rope, top rope, a huge crossbody. Who's the leg? 3 no!
These athletes are superhuman.
How are both of these men continuing to pull this off? This, again, I've said it time and again, this shows you the level of the competition in Discovery Wrestling.
Well, a chant of disco wrestling, and I like it. A chant of this is awesome, but I certainly agree
I
with.
cannot believe this is so beyond awesome. Lewis Girvan, no! Gee.
Maybe he didn't get all he wanted, but he still hurt Joe.
There
it is!
Instinct all on the best!
What the hell? What is going on? What the hell is going on? How is he doing this? Oh!
How did Girvan kick out of that? Ducks the clothesline. No,
he didn't duck those.
One. Has to be it. And again!
One. This has got to be messing with the mind of Joe Coffey so much right now.
Blocks it. Kick to the head. Oh, best for the bounce. Has to be it this time. 3. Amazing. Amazing.
These 2 warriors, they gotta be just stunned. Their bodies are gonna be stunned as to what they put themselves through. That belt means everything to Lewis Girvan. This is heartbreaking for him. What the hell? Look at that!
Real class there, Darren. Real class shown by the champion and the challenger.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, whoa.
What'd you say?